Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here for this prayer for peace, peace in the world, which is also peace within ourselves. And really deep gratitude to each one of you for taking the time out of your day to be here together as a community to pray together. So let's begin with a moment of presence wherever you are. You can adjust your body if you need to make yourself more comfortable. Lengthen your spine. Inviting a sense of presence through the verticality of the spine. And then allow your body to relax, softening the shoulders, the face, the arms. And together we'll take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Fully arriving here now. And gently bring your awareness to your heart in the chest area. Connecting with that intimate feeling of being that connects us all as human beings. We all have that feeling of existence within. No matter where we were born, when we were born, what we have done, or who we think we are. We all share that innocence, pure I am. And staying connected to that sense of being, this naturalness. We can gently blink the eyes open and let the light in. So, welcome again, everyone. And again, deep gratitude for showing up for this prayer. I want to share that this prayer was inspired by my beloved teacher, Sahajananda. I am currently studying in Mexico with him, and he organized a prayer for the school, Hridaya, which means the spiritual heart, the school that I participate in. And it felt like a very natural thing to want to share it beyond. So I'm sharing some of the teachings that he shared with us just a few days ago. And it feels beautiful that it happens to be on the equinox, as this is also a symbol of the balance between the dark and the light. And we are living, we could say, dark times in some ways. Some people certainly are feeling a lot more the presence of the darkness. But this does not mean that it's the only reality. So it's not about denying what is happening, but acknowledging the light, that light within ourselves, so that we can also cultivate that light rather than be taken by the events. And if emotion comes, also please know this is a safe space to feel. So it's not, light does not mean acting a certain way that is not authentic at all, but it's connecting to something deeper within ourselves that can hold whatever arises. So, with all of that being said, I decided to create a little slideshow. I don't know if that's the name, like a little PowerPoint to share about this idea of prayer, to make it a little bit more, it's not interactive, but more alive rather than speaking at you for half an hour. So I will share with you what I created this morning. Like I said, very much inspired by, not, but mostly inspired by the teachings of Hridaya by Sahajananda. So in a moment, you will see, oh, apologies, this should, let me just try again, because a moment ago I had this beautiful image in front of me and now it is no longer here. So just here it is. Okay, so how do I do this again? Bear with me. Technology is not my forte, but we're doing it. Here it is. Okay, so this here, this and that. So we are here to pray for peace, and many of these beautiful photos are photos of our students from our last teacher training. So they're not random people, but this peace that you perceive on this beautiful being is a genuine moment of peace experience in meditation. And I wanted to begin this by talking about what is prayer, because sometimes we think, I want to pray, or I prayed for, and then we think, but what does it actually mean to pray, right? And this great soul, this great sage of India, Mahatma Gandhi, said, prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, this is important, applied as well, it is the most potent instrument of action. So how do we pray as advised by Gandhi? And another quote by Gandhi, which I thought was relevant to really emphasize what this prayer is about. Gandhi said, prayer is not asking, it is a longing of the soul. So what is this longing of the soul? And we could say that we can experience this in our personal lives. For example, when we really desire something, it's like, I really want to, like, what can I come up with? I really long for connection today. And you're walking down the street or you go to a shop and there they are, this friend that you love that you didn't plan to meet. And it's like you called them with your heart, right? It's like this like phone in the heart that's like, hey, I need this. And the universe somehow provides it to us in the form of this friend that happens to be there. And you think, and you tell them, you know what is crazy? I was thinking about you, or I was really longing for a hug and you appeared. And this, which we might sometimes interpret as random, or what we sometimes call the word just slipped my mind, but these synchronicities, it's like it just happened. Well, we could also look at it from a spiritual perspective and acknowledge that there is something there that is listening. Somehow we might call it God, we might not. We might call it goddess, or we might call it universe, or whatever mystery of life. But there is something there that is listening to our longing, to our heart's longing. So imagine if all of our hearts were longing for peace on earth. So instead of longing for a new car or I don't know, whatever we long for, the things that we long for, right? I want maybe more money. I want more this. I want more that. Maybe it's success. Maybe it's recognition. These things that come to us naturally. This is not something to blame ourselves for if we experience this, but what if our core longing, if what our heart really longed for, all of us, was peace? How might that manifest in the world? So let's think of this prayer that we will be practicing together, not so much as an intellectual process of, how does it even work, really? If I'm just sitting here in my home here in Mexico, for example, and there is a war on the other side of the world, how does my prayer help those who are being killed? How does that help them? Of course, on a material level, we cannot give an explanation of how that might help. However, from a spiritual perspective, from this idea that we are all connected, sending loving prayers, prayers of compassion, really coming from this deep place within, can have incredible effects beyond what the mind can understand. So we'll look a little bit deeper into this. And so what is peace as well, right? Sometimes some of these words we just use out of habit, and then we might ask, well, what is peace? And I chose these two quotes, the first one by Karsten Decker, who says, peace is about faith and trust, not defensiveness. And this is very important because what happens sometimes when there is conflict in our awareness is that we tend to become more conflictive ourselves. And it's such a dichotomy, right? And this is not to say passivity, but sometimes when there is an awareness of conflict, I have seen that in myself. Actually, I'll use a personal example. If I hear my neighbors fight, then that might create an agitation in me that then is reflected unconsciously in the way I might address my partner, until I say, wait a second, this is not something I want to continue to cultivate, quite the opposite. So remembering peace is about faith and trust, not defensiveness, can help us to remember, how do we bring more peace on earth? Well, the first thing we know is not through defensiveness, and we can ponder on this more, of course. And the second quote by Ronald Reagan, peace is not an absence of conflict, it is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. So often, even in a relationship, right? In a friendship or sibling relationship or parent to child or romantic relationship, conflict may arise in the form of a disagreement, right? We don't agree on something. The problem is not that the conflict arises, is how do we deal with it? So this is something that we can take responsibility for. How do we deal with conflict in a peaceful way? So I wanted to share with you a very exciting study. This was shared by one of the senior teachers at Hridaya. They didn't call it this, but I looked into it, and it's called the Maharishi effect, or the Great Sage effect. And there have been a few studies done, all in the United States. And the first one I wanted to share was a study done in Washington, D.C. in 1993, where they did a study on 4,000 people who were practicing transcendental meditation together. We could say transcendental meditation is very much like prayer or any other kind of meditation. The method varies, but the aspiration is the same. It's this connection to our essential nature. It is what we spoke about at the beginning when we arrived. And perhaps we can try to remember this awareness of this aliveness within ourselves so we don't forget that. And through this study, it was reflected that there was a reduction in violent crime of 23%. I don't know how long the study lasted. It would be interesting to know. But a reduction of 23% in violent crime when there were 4,000 people meditating. And there was another study done between the 70s and the 80s when they found out that if 1% of the population practiced transcendental meditation, crime rates decreased compared to similar cities. So again, this study was very much focused on obviously transcendental meditation, but we can insert prayer or other form of meditation. And the last study that I looked at was a study that showed it was on 160 cities. And over several years, the increase in practitioners that did transcendental meditation correlated with their reduction in crime rates. So these studies, while some might say, you know, well, may they have been biased, or, I mean, scientific studies can always be biased, but there can also be very interesting to ponder on that. How can, it's not just one person, of course, but each person has an impact, but how can a group of people meditating or praying positively impact, first of all, their community, their home, but then the world to some degree? Now, about the attitude to cultivate in meditation and in prayer, another beautiful quote, in prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. So in prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. So again, it's not an intellectual process when we're praying or when we're meditating, although that may arise, the intellect will arise most likely, but it really is this longing of the heart. So when we are praying, may we all remember to bring the awareness back to the heart. This is where the prayer is coming from the heart rather than from the mind. And so we will begin with the prayer, and I will share these few different prayers. I have practiced these before in the past, and it was a very beautiful experience to be able to repeat these prayers for some time. And the words really seem to echo then into life. So they become really like a guiding light in our lives. And speaking of light, if you have a candle and you haven't already lit your candle, now would be a good time as we begin with the prayer together. I'm looking at the time and I think we might go just a few minutes over. I will try my best to keep it to the half an hour, but if not, of course, you can leave if you need to. And I will read this prayer. If the word Lord doesn't resonate with you, you can insert universe or any other word. And you can either read it with me and whisper it, or you can close your eyes and receive it and simply listen. So this peace prayer is attributed to Saint Francis of Assisi, who was a great Christian mystic. So connect to your heart, try to listen with the heart. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. We can allow those words to sink in. What would our lives look like if we were not so much seeking to be consoled, but to console others? And if we weren't seeking so much to be understood, but to understand others? So I will continue with the next prayer, but I will be sharing all of these with you. So if you feel called to repeat them, they will be accessible. So we'll just go back once. So Shanti Deva's prayer, which is another beautiful prayer that I repeated every day for some time, and I have started again now at this time, which feels needed. So again, you can read and utter like a whisper, or you can close your eyes and receive, listen with the heart. May I become food and drink in the eons of famine for those poverty-stricken sufferers. May I be a doctor, medicine, and nurse for all sick beings in the world until everyone is cured. May I become never-ending, wish-fulfilling treasures, materializing in front of them as all the enjoyments they need. May I be a guide for those who do not have a guide, a leader for those who journey, a boat for those who want to cross over, and all sorts of ships, bridges, and beautiful parks for those who desire them, and light for those who need light. And may I become beds for those who need a rest, and a servant to all who need servants. May I also become the basic conditions for all sentient beings, such as earth or even the sky, which is indestructible. May I always be the living conditions for all sentient beings until all sentient beings are enlightened. Allowing those words to echo in your being, even if you feel you may have missed a part, just letting that sentiment of service, of longing to be of service to others, to echo in your being, in your soul, in your heart. And we will continue with the prayer. I'm aware that my time management has not been so accurate, or my aspiration to keep it brief. We will repeat Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times, and I will try to do it a little bit faster than I would normally. And so we're repeating Om Mani Padme Hum, this mantra that is repeated by Tibetan monks with every breath. Some do that as a tapas, as a lifelong commitment to repeat this with every breath. And it's really a prayer to awaken loving kindness and compassion in all human beings. So keeping the awareness in the heart, we begin. I will let you know, of course, when we conclude. I'm using my mala beads. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Sitting a moment with that vibration of this mantra, reminding us of our true compassionate nature, awakening this innate metta within us, this loving kindness. And knowing that you can return to this mantra anytime you feel you need to, knowing that there are others also repeating the mantra with you. And we will conclude with the four immeasurables. And we can say these together. Of course, you can whisper them, or you can also simply receive them or repeat them with me. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings rejoice in the well-being of others. And may all beings live in peace, free from greed and hatred. And together we can send blessings. Blessings to those who are suffering at this time. And blessings to all those who are also in joy, in love. Praying for peace in the world begins with peace in our hearts. So not carrying the conflict that we are aware that is happening outside of ourselves in our heart, but rather continuing to cultivate peace within so it may radiate outside, and trusting that this is truly a service to humanity when we cultivate peace and love within. it radiates outside. So thank you all so much for joining. I somehow managed to do that within the 30-minute window, rushing a little bit. I will stop sharing, and then if anyone feels stop recording, sorry, if anyone feels to say a word or two, you're very welcome to, but you also don't have to. I said this would be 30 minutes, so thank you all again so much for your presence. And if you feel called to take this as a continued practice, I will be doing this for the continuous future every day, repeating Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a beautiful practice, as much as possible, trying not to be in the mind, but really in the heart, remembering that this is a longing of the heart or a longing of the soul. And this is how we learn to truly pray. So, not conceptualizing what is happening, who is right, who is wrong, but by embodying love, embodying peace. And the prayer is always to everyone involved, right? Not just to one side, but the prayer is for humanity, for all. I feel moved to be here with you all. So thank you for showing up.